Drop 6 dress sizes, the power of small habits over time. Dana's journey to long-term change. What's up, Fit Fam? Coach RJ from www.fitclub.fit, home of the belly burn. Now, if you were 25 or 30 pounds lighter 10 years ago, and you have not been building muscle since, weight loss might need to be your focus, but not through extremes. Real change happens with the right habits done consistently over time, just like Dana. So stick around to the end and I'll give you 3 things that you need to start doing today to drop 30 pounds or 6 dress sizes. With Dana, we didn't do anything extreme in the belly burn challenges. We didn't have her do a 7-day fast. We didn't have her cut carbs completely. We didn't have her do 10 workouts every day for 7 days. The key for Dana's success was consistency and breaking old routines. It all started with just showing up consistently at Fit Club. When she started doing that, we saw 1 dress size. Then we started with small habits like walking to work. Dana even walks in the winter, and she's been doing this ever since she started with us. Another dress size. She started drinking more water, eating more protein, and cutting out bad carbs. Now the next thing you know, her days turn to weeks, weeks turn to months, and now she's going on years, and soon to be a decade. Goals don't happen overnight, neither does dropping dress sizes or losing 30 pounds. You need to start with setting your goal today, but action needs to start now. Again, Dana didn't do anything extreme. She just started by showing up and she kept going. And that's what we need to do, and that's what you need to do here at Fit Club. Your first action item is on your calendar. I want you to start writing what activity you did for the day. So today, reflect on what you did yesterday, and I want you to write it down on a calendar. Now, if you're just starting, it could start with 5 minutes. The 5 minutes could be a walk. So if you did a walk yesterday, on your calendar for yesterday, you're gonna write 5-minute walk. It could be playing with your kids for 5 minutes, or it could be tidying your house, or in the case of if you're starting at Fit Club, 1 Fit Club workout. On your calendar, what I want you to do is track it for 7 days straight. Now, the next week, on Sunday, I want you to reflect on your past week, and your goal is to beat that 5 minutes by 1. If it's workouts, I want you to beat your workouts by 1 a week. If it's active calories, I want you to beat your active calories by 1% every single day. But every week for 4 weeks, you're gonna reflect on what you've done on the previous week, and your goal is to beat it slightly, 1% the next week, and then the week after that, and do that for 4 weeks straight. The second thing that you need to do is you need to have 2 protein shakes a day. Protein is a great protein source. It's easy to carry around, it's inexpensive, and your body actually absorbs protein powders better than it does the meat. Now, the biggest nutrition problem that most people face when they get started is their carb to protein ratio is off. Having 2 protein shakes spread throughout your day is gonna help to rebalance out that carb to protein ratio. Protein keeps you fuller longer, it keeps you satisfied longer. We all know what happens when we started with the carbs, we can't stop. So my recommendation, tip number 2, is to have 2 protein shakes spread throughout the day. And the third tip is gonna be your mindset. You're gonna make success, but we're also gonna have failure. We're never gonna feel complete, but the key is that you focus on the good and you build from the bad. You need to focus on doing this for the next 10 years, because how many years did we spend doing all the wrong habits? Now we have to do the next 10 years focusing on the good habits. And when you focus on longevity, you get less focused and fixated on what's happening today. You understand that everything that you're doing today is a part of the bigger picture. So the mindset is just keep going. If you're ready to start your journey, then message us 5 days for $5, or you can ask about our belly burn challenge, which can be done remotely. Because the next few years could be your best years, but it starts with 1 step.